We are going to need some tools and resources for the upcoming lessons. And first of all, you're going to need to access your terminal. So whether you're on a Mac or a Windows machine, there are different ways to access the terminal. So for Macs, you can open up the terminal. They come with a default terminal emulator. So that's what I've got open over here. I've just got the default one that came with the Mac, and you can open that up when you go into your Launchpad, and should be able to find it within there. And there's also different terminals that you could download as well if you need to. And next, there's also for Windows. So you can type into the Windows search for command exe, and this will launch the command line prompt. So this is what it looks like in Windows, and this is also the same thing as the terminal in Macs, where you can go into and access your files using the terminal. And you're going to need to have access to the files, so the command line prompt, you're going to need to use that command line interface you're going to need to use in the upcoming lessons. So once you have that set up, another thing that you're going to need in the upcoming lessons is going to be Node. So Node is going to be providing our backend server for our application that we're going to be building. And Node is available at nodejs.org. So if you don't already have it downloaded, you can go ahead and download it. If you need to get a newer version, there's newer versions as well, constantly being updated. So the last one was just recently updated. So there are quite a few updates on this one. And the newer version as well comes with Node Package Manager. And Package Manager essentially gives you access to 650,000 free building blocks of reusable code, and we are going to be making use of Package Manager as well in the upcoming lessons. So you need to get all of these installed. I'll walk you through a quick install on Mac OS. So you select your operating system. So whether you're using Windows, click the Windows obviously, or if you're Mac, then using Mac. And that will download Node onto your computer, and then you can simply click and you could run through the install of it. So you can pretty much just do the default install, which is just continue, 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 and all the way through. And that should go ahead and install Node. The default installation of Node is fine. And for Macs, of course, you do need to enter in your password. And this will install Node on your system. And then next, you're going to have to open up your console. And once you open up your console, the first thing to do is to make sure that Node is actually installed on your system. Open up your terminal and type in node -- version. And this will give you the version of Node that you're going to be using within your system. So go ahead and try this out and make sure that you do have Node installed, because you are going to need it for the upcoming lessons. And next, we're going to be navigating into a directory, setting up our directory, also making sure that we've got Package Manager installed, and that's coming up in the next lesson.